Hey, gossip lovers! Welcome back to Flame Fame, your ultimate source for celebrity scandals, shocking headlines, and the juiciest drama in the entertainment world. Today, we're diving into a story that's out of this world, literally. Katy Perry sues Blue Origin over door malfunction, space trip disaster exposed. That's right, folks. The pop star who shot to fame with firework is now making headlines for a very different kind of blast-off. From lawsuits to backlash, this space trip has turned into a full-blown PR nightmare. So grab your popcorn because this one's about to get messy. Let's go! Let's start at the beginning. Katy Perry recently joined an all-female Blue Origin space mission, a flight marketed as a celebration of female empowerment. Alongside media personality Gayle King, Perry boarded the spacecraft for what was supposed to be a historic journey. But instead of returning home with glowing reviews, Perry is now suing Blue Origin over what she claims was a terrifying malfunction during the trip. According to reports, the issue stemmed from the spacecraft's door mechanism. Perry allegedly claimed the door didn't seal properly before launch, causing panic among the crew. Sources close to the situation say Perry was visibly shaken during the flight and felt her life was in danger. While Blue Origin insists the mission went off without a hitch, Perry's legal team argues that the company failed to address critical safety concerns. This isn't just a lawsuit, it's a scandal. The case has sparked debates about celebrity involvement in space tourism and whether these missions are more about publicity than progress. If you thought the lawsuit was dramatic, wait until you hear the public's reaction. Fans and critics alike have been quick to voice their opinions, and not all of them are on Perry's side. Some supporters argue that if there was indeed a malfunction, Perry has every right to hold Blue Origin accountable. Others, however, see this as another example of entitled celebrities thinking they're above the rules. One viral tweet read, "Katy Perry regrets Blue Origin spaceflight after backlash over bizarre behavior and claims she made a public spectacle." Critics point to Perry's antics during the pre-flight press conference, where she reportedly joked about being ready to meet aliens. For many, this tone-deaf humor clashed with the seriousness of space travel, an activity still considered risky and experimental. The backlash didn't stop there. Disabled veterans' families also weighed in, criticizing Perry for her perceived lack of empathy. The pop star is currently embroiled in a separate legal battle with a disabled veteran over property damages totaling $6 million. As one family member put it, while Katy Perry's daughter watched in awe as her mom was launched into space, the family of the disabled veteran she's suing isn't impressed. Even Wendy's got involved, tweeting a controversial joke about Perry's space trip. A source close to the situation revealed that Perry's camp felt the fast food giant's comments crossed a line, adding yet another layer to this already chaotic saga. Of course, Blue Origin isn't taking these accusations lying down. The company released a statement denying any malfunctions aboard the spacecraft, calling the allegations baseless. They emphasized their commitment to safety, pointing out that all systems were thoroughly checked before launch. But here's the twist. Conspiracy theorists aren't buying it. Online forums are buzzing with claims that Perry's entire space mission was staged. One theory suggests the door malfunction was fabricated to generate sympathy and distract from her mounting controversies. While there's no concrete evidence to support these claims, they've gained traction online, further fueling skepticism around the mission. Adding to the drama, insiders say Perry's decision to sue could damage her relationship with Blue Origin permanently. This raises questions about future collaborations and whether Perry will ever return to space. Now, let's talk about the bigger picture. Celebrities live and die by their public image, and Perry's recent missteps have put hers in jeopardy. A PR expert warned that the singer's space trip might hurt her career long-term, especially given the flood of criticism she's facing. Katy Perry regrets making a public spectacle of her Blue Origin spaceflight, according to sources close to the star. It seems Perry underestimated how much scrutiny would follow her decision to join the mission. Instead of basking in praise, she's become the face of everything people hate about celebrity culture: privilege, entitlement, and performative activism. Her attempts to spin the trip as a feminist triumph backfired spectacularly. Critics accused Blue Origin of using Perry and other high-profile women to mask the fact that space tourism remains inaccessible to most people. As one commentator noted, Katy Perry's Blue Origin space mess shows the world is fed up with entitled celebs who think they are owed adoration. As always, the internet had a field day with this story. Memes flooded social media, poking fun at Perry's alleged door malfunction and her post-flight meltdown. One popular TikTok featured a parody of Firework with lyrics rewritten to mock her space disaster. Do you ever feel like a plastic astronaut? Reddit threads dissected every detail of the mission, from Perry's outfit, a custom-designed spacesuit, to her awkward interactions with Gayle King. Meanwhile, Twitter users roasted her for prioritizing glamour over gravitas. One fan quipped, "She went to space, but her career stayed grounded." Despite the negativity, some fans rallied behind Perry, defending her against what they see as unfair criticism. They argue that space travel is inherently risky and that Perry deserves credit for stepping out of her comfort zone. So, what's next in this legal showdown? Perry's lawsuit alleges negligence on Blue Origin's part, claiming the company ignored warnings about potential safety hazards. If successful, the case could set a precedent for holding private space companies accountable. Blue Origin, meanwhile, is preparing a robust defense. Industry experts predict the trial will attract massive media attention, turning it into a referendum on the ethics of space tourism. Scheduled for August, the trial promises fireworks, both literal and figurative, as Perry takes the stand to provide evidence supporting her $6 million claim. For Perry, the stakes couldn't be higher. Losing the case would not only tarnish her reputation, but also reinforce perceptions of her as a spoiled diva. Winning, on the other hand, could vindicate her while exposing flaws in Blue Origin's operations. This debacle highlights a growing trend: celebrities using space travel as a platform for personal branding. While some, like William Shatner, have handled their trips with grace, others have faced backlash for appearing tone-deaf or self-serving. Perry's experience serves as a cautionary tale for stars considering similar ventures. Space tourism is still in its infancy, and the public tends to view it with skepticism. When celebrities participate, they risk alienating fans who feel such opportunities should go to scientists or educators rather than entertainers. Moreover, Perry's dual legal battles underscore the importance of maintaining a positive public image. In today's hyper-connected world, even minor missteps can spiral into full-blown scandals. Beyond the gossip, this saga raises serious questions about the future of space tourism. Critics argue that companies like Blue Origin prioritize profit and celebrity partnerships over safety and accessibility. The alleged door malfunction, whether real or fabricated, has reignited debates about the readiness of commercial space. Travel.ethicists are also weighing in, questioning whether billionaires like Jeff Bezos, Blue Origin's founder, should be pouring resources into space tourism, while earthly issues like climate change and inequality rage on. Perry's involvement, whether intentional or not, has become a lightning rod for these discussions. The million-dollar question: can Katy Perry bounce back from this? Historically, she's weathered controversies with resilience. From her 2015 Super Bowl halftime show controversy to her feud with Taylor Swift, Perry has always found a way to reinvent herself. But this feels different. The combination of legal troubles, public backlash, and the sheer absurdity of the situation has left many wondering if her career can survive. Music industry insiders suggest Perry might pivot to a more grounded image, perhaps a stripped-back album or a philanthropy-focused project, to win back public sympathy. Others predict she'll lean into the chaos, using the lawsuit and space trip as inspiration for a new era of music and performances. After all, controversy sells, and Perry has never been one to shy away from the spotlight. All right, fam, what do you think? Is Katy Perry justified in suing Blue Origin? Or is this just another example of celebrity excess? Should space tourism be reserved for professionals, or is it okay for celebs to tag along? Drop your hottest takes in the comments below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you're new here, smash that subscribe button and hit the bell icon so you never miss a drop of tea. Turn on notifications. We've got plenty more drama coming your way. Until next time, stay scandalous. Bye.